Where did everybody go? It wasn't a bang, it wasn't a scream. Just silence. Imagine waking up in a world where the only sound is the hum of a refrigerator that's about to die. No cars, no planes, no distant chatter. You are the last human on Earth. In these first 5 minutes of your new life, the thrill hits you first. You can move into Buckingham Palace, drive a Ferrari through the empty streets of Times Square at 200 miles per hour, or walk naked through the Louvre. But as the sun starts to set on day one, a cold realization crawls up your spine. The lights won't come back on. The internet is gone. Every like, every comment, every connection you ever had is now a digital ghost. You aren't just a king, you are a prisoner in a planetary graveyard. How long can your sanity hold out before the silence starts to speak back? Text, Step 1, eat like there's no tomorrow, because for some things, there isn't. You head to the nearest high-end supermarket. Exotic mangoes from India, bananas from Ecuador. Enjoy them now, because once the global supply chain is dead, you will never taste them again, but there's a bigger ticking clock, fuel. You see thousands of abandoned cars, but in 24 months, that gasoline will turn into a useless, gummy varnish. Your dream of a cross-country road trip has an expiration date. And then there's the water. Within 48 hours, the pumps stop. The towers go dry. You'll find yourself raiding warehouses for bottled water, calculating every liter like it's liquid gold. You'll realize that the modern world was just a fragile illusion kept alive by billions of people who are no longer here to turn the gears. Text, by year 2, the cities are no longer your friends. Without air conditioning and heating, mold becomes a silent plague. Concrete cracks as roots of ancient trees reclaim the asphalt. But the real danger is invisible. There are 400 nuclear power plants across the globe. Without human engineers to manage the cooling rods, they will eventually melt down. Huge swaths of the planet will become radioactive dead zones, and don't forget your neighbors. Not the humans, but the ones we kept in cages. Wild dogs will form packs, turning back into the wolves their ancestors were. They won't see you as a master, they'll see you as a slow, lonely meal. You'll have to trade your smartphone for a spear, your laptop for a bow. You'll have to learn the bold ways, hunting, gathering, and hiding. The city is a concrete trap, the country is a predatory playground. Text, the final step isn't about physical survival, it's about the mind. You have all the libraries in the world, millions of books at your fingertips. You can learn everything, from surgery to rocket science. But who will you tell? Scientific studies prove that without human contact, the brain begins to wither. Stress levels skyrocket. You might start talking to mannequins, like a ghost in a shopping mall. We evolved as social creatures, we built communities to share stories and empathy. Without a second person to look at you, do you even exist? Survival is possible, but is it worth it? As the last human, you'll realize that the most annoying thing about people, their presence, was the only thing keeping you sane. It's a small world, and we need each other more than you can possibly imagine. Enjoy the crowds today, because the alternative is a silence that never ends.